Hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday, the start of our streaming week. Welcome, Sav. Today we're gonna be making a list of our top 25 TV show / anime. I think we're gonna make two separate lists, mainly because anime is just its own category for a lot of us, I think, who are super weebs. So I want to make a list that includes anime only, and then another list that doesn't have any anime on it. Let's see. This week's gonna be pretty busy, I would say, because tomorrow we have a collab with my bed. One of our first collab games on stream in our entire YouTube career. And aside from that, we also have the Phasma collab on Saturday too. So it's gonna be 2 collabs this week. And I'm just really excited because I need more practice personally. More practice personally for you know, collabing with one-on-one and also in big groups of like 4. Hello 21 weaves, welcome, salutations. Interesting greeting. What? You know my bed too, Saf? Are you someone who watches my bed too? Are you what do you think? Is it Chino? Maybe Chino types like that. I'm not sure who it is. Whatever it is. We'll just head right into the stream right here. I think this is it. Whoa, look at this plain looking chart, but it's gonna be filled up with a lot of our favorite shows on here. Now, I have the website also pinned in the chat, so if you guys want to make your own list of TV shows, you can do that right now. My identity remains, but you're someone who knows my bed and me, so I feel like you must share a viewership between us or something, right? Hey Bino, welcome. Stand back, guys. Jueri's ranking out. I've expressed many opinions on my own stream before, and they're kind of unpopular. One of them is League of Legends, right? I know you guys have a really negative opinion about League, so maybe this list will be quite different too. Hello El Chile, welcome. Actually, let me put a text on screen so that people know what I'm making a list of, because we're gonna make 2 lists for the stream, right? Non-anime. Hold on. I wish the text wasn't so big. Non-anime list. There you go. Whoa. There you go. That's all you get. Okay. I played League of Legends and it's so much going on. I think it's best played with a friend. I play solo and also with a friend, but I think having that dedicated friend group in an early careers of League of Legends definitely helped me kind of ease into the game. I was super into it. I was writing down notes. I was asking people what pink words did. Those are the days. Alright, very first show that comes to mind for me from my childhood is Tom and Jerry. Let me put that in. See if they have it. Sometimes they won't have the show listed on here, so you might have to either not include it or just forget about it entirely. Just remove the gaps. Hey Scallion, welcome. Also, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Jerry smelled. It's not even like midday. I don't smell it quite yet. League players don't have friends. Everyone's your enemy. Literally 1v9. Tom and Jerry has an anime. They do. When I type in Tom and Jerry, they actually showed up the anime too. But this is not for me though. I have not watched a Tom and Jerry anime quite yet. I just wanted to use the pretty Evelyn skin. Evelyn has pretty skins. Actually, she has one of the best skins in the game too, huh? She's one of Riot's favorites. Of course she starts Tom and Jerry. You'll be back? Okay. Tom and Jerry is great. I just remember watching it on the VCR. We would like borrow from Blockbuster, and I don't know, man. I was always cheering for Jerry. Even I heard that when you grow as an adult, right, people started to shift their focus from Jerry to Tom, cheering for Tom instead. But even now, even as an adult, I'm still cheering for Jerry. Even though he's such a PP head, I like Jerry. He's great. Great emote. He makes great emotes. Starting up with a banger. God, her K-pop skin is great. Her K-pop skin is good. I think in like the entire skin line, she has like the best K-pop skin of any KDAs, in my humble opinion. Akali, her first skin was probably the one that stole the show, but Evelyn is always like it's just good. She's like the mature, silent, deadly type. I like her a lot. Okay, but like Tom's just doing his job, sad. Yeah, I guess maybe I start to feel a little bit more for Tom as older, but I gotta watch some Tom and Jerry. We would do some Tom and Jerry reruns in the server. I had that one gif of Tom sitting depressed on train tracks, safe for long. Bro, Vino, that says a lot about your mental state. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Do you watch Star Trek? I was hooked on with Voyager until CBS took it off Prime Video shortly after. I didn't think you were a Star Trek fan, poor genius. I do not watch Star Trek. My opinion is... Shut up! My opinion is never wrong, because it's an opinion. Cowboy Tom is my spirit animal. Oh no, not this. Reminiscent. Tom and Jerry definitely had some darker moments, but watching as a kid, I never felt... it never came across to me as like dark moments, right? Because I remember this one episode like Tom go to heaven and then seeing like a box of puppies or kittens or something. Never think too much about it. Then I realized as I got older, I was like, oh, that's like, oh, it makes sense now. All cartoons are dark. They're written by adults. Man, cartoons will have the one dark episodes because they're written by adults, right? Adults will always try to like aim for their target audience, you know. But once in a blue moon, they get into funk and they also kind of have to express it through like their cartoons they're making. It makes sense. It makes sense. They're humans. I'm gonna add the second one. It might be surprising, or maybe you guys might know. You guys see that? Let me zoom in on the chart a little bit more. Maybe can I do that? I don't think I can. This is the best I can do. But I should at least display the title. Times New Roman, I think. Does that work? Oh my god, it does work. I think that's a hard font. I'm gonna put Calibri. Okay. Chowder. My man Chowder, he's a man. That's his whole stint with the cartoon. He's a man. Rada. Man, I remember Chowder was such a good show. It definitely broke the fourth walls in ways that my kid brain would never experience before. I love this show so much. Thoughts on Little Nas song? Wait, which Little Nas song? Like, Start Walking or something? Oh, are you asking about the new League of Legends song? League of Legends dropped a new song by New Jeans, right? I thought it's pretty okay. I went back on the previous years just to make sure that my opinion stands. And honestly, the new World's theme song is alright. It's not the best. Probably like a 7 out of 10 when normally they're like 8, 9 or 10. It didn't feel like yeah, it's meant to be catered and tailored towards League of Legends theme song, and it fits the theme. If you listen to older League of Legends theme song, it's within the same sort of genre, but definitely loses out on its New Jeans kind of flavor, right? I didn't like it as much because I felt like sometimes the vocals would be blending in with the music, and it's not really for me. I'm not your boyfriend. Panini was heckin' cute, bro. Panini was cute, but she was psychotic sometimes. Like what? The method of texturing is a standout from other shows. Yeah, it was weird because like the texture stayed still, but they're moving, but then they're moving through the texture itself. It's really creative work. I didn't know. So I watched Chowder when I was a kid when I had Cartoon Network. I didn't know it ended until my friend explained it to me what happened on the school bus one time. I was like, Chowder ended? And he said, yeah. And I told him, I asked him like, what happened? And he said, well, this happened. This happened, and then Chowder started singing, and then 30 years passed, and then we see that him and Panini had kids, and they had like 30 kids. I was like, whoa. It's within line, right? Because Panini is a rabbit, and rabbit has a lot of kids. I don't remember what kind of animal Chowder is. I don't know if they explained what he was, because his tail kind of gave off like the impression of a raccoon, right? It's too repetitive for me. Yeah, I did feel like New Jeans guy was a little too repetitive. You know, Lil Nas, I'm like hopping so many topics. Forgive me. I'm trying to hit all the topics. Did not start walking. It was repetitive, but it's kind of it was a repetitive chorus, but the chorus itself was pretty good and catchy, so I can kind of give it a pass. Blue Jeans ones, I think I had to kind of grow into it, kind of like I did for Ignite, one other song. I've been listening to a lot more New Jeans since you did that K-pop stream, so I'm biased. You're so funny. Got no time to lose. Panini gives up Jueri vibe now that I'm recalling. No! I'm not psychotic. What? You're comparing me to Panini and maybe like Amy Rose, bro. The old version of Amy Rose. All I know is that Panini is like a boyfriend chaser, pressuring Chowder to be her boyfriend, you know? 30. I remember on the show they always called him a weird cat bear rabbit thing. It was something like a weird cat. That was, I think, the shorter version of it. You have a little psychotic since a Sonic stream, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. That Sonic stream, I know why it happened like that. It was because I was tired. It was that time of the month for me, and like, I didn't get enough sleep. I do sleep, but then, you know, it's hormones. I had no filter. When I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm low on blood, I have no filter. On the stream, I have filters, but I try to keep it under wraps. I have a stream sona, so to speak, but I think everyone does to an extent. It is still me. It is still a part of me. I just keep it on down low. I was hangry. Oh my god, Labyrinth, bro. Labyrinth level, like, made me so angry so much. I don't know. Maybe it was just Sonic 1. An anniversary for 2 Sonic 1s. I hated Sonic 1. I'm sorry. Sonic 1 lovers. It's just a terrible, hard game. I mean, it's a good game, but it's hard. Alright, third show. What's the third show? Okay, I'm just listing all like the Cartoon Network show that really resonated with me. Amazing World of Gumball, I feel like was a big one. Or is it? Amazing World of Gumball. God, Amazing World Gumball, even now watching as an adult, has such good humor and very meta. I love how meta Amazing World Gumball gets. Like one of their episode was when their world was like becoming deconstructed from an animation, and then they're like trying to keep it together. It's similar to Chowder, how in one episode Chowder, they had no budget to run their animation, so they had to do a car wash with all their voice actors. In Gumball, they sort of tore down the world, and they're like trying to run away, save it, and they would like hit the edge of their own world, and then it becomes like sketches, and then becomes like notepads, and it becomes like dialogues and storyboard. Like they broke down their scenes further and further, and I just love that sort of creative and almost kind of risky humor and plot device. Honestly, their plot per episode gets kind of crazy sometimes, because I'm thinking of like episodes where like it would the setting that they're in would not take place. It sometimes would take place at like another dimension, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's great. Have you watched Courage the Cowardly Dog? I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, but that one episode I watched when I was a kid scared me so much. I remember watching it in my parents' room, and I had to turn away and then put my face in the bed because I was so scared. I don't think I want to put that on the list because I did watch some of it, but it was impacting me in like a negative way. It is a good show, I just can't bring myself to put it on the list. Which one? Oh, do you have thoughts on Adventure Time? Adventure Time came out when my family stopped subscribing to Cartoon Network because it was expensive. You know, we had cables, we had to like buy local channels, and you buy separate packages of channels, remember? So Adventure Time came out when I was in middle school, and I just didn't really get to experience it fully. But I do like the episodes that I watched of it. I think the characters are charming and funny. I just can't put it on my list personally because I didn't watch a lot of it growing up. You remember that one episode in Gumball where they made the family beat the crap out of their knockoff? Yeah. My time period of like TV shows is a little bit different because like It depends on whether we had cable that time or not. Bro, cable, I'm glad they're dying out. The only pieces that have cable now is like the hospitals and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna add these two at the same time because they're roughly in the same ballpark. The Simpsons and then Futurama. I never watched Futurama on TV, but I remember watching a lot of it on this website. I watched almost the entire season of it. I think a couple of seasons. The Simpsons is interesting because it was family friendly in a way. I remember The Simpsons came on roughly around the same time or before Family Guy, and Family Guy's humor was just too gross for me as a kid. I didn't really want to watch it, but The Simpsons was kind of in that sort of a similar sphere, but it was like manageable to me. Okay, Futurama, man, I don't think I want to compare Futurama and The Simpsons. They're kind of different from each other. I'm in the same boat. Yeah, people who watch Family Guy must have turned out like real interesting people. One more superior. If I were to say which one is superior, I'm inclined to say The Simpsons. Only because it's a little bit more relatable in terms of their plotline and stuff. But the humor in Futurama is definitely very witty and clever. I would say so. Unless you want to disagree and say Futurama is better, let me know. You can tell me which one you think is better between The Simpsons and Futurama. What else was I gonna put on here? I'm thinking about TV shows in the past. Do I really want to add SpongeBob? I kind of hate adding in SpongeBob, but it was pretty pivotal in my childhood. As always, Jueri pitched in the wrong Kappa. You think I should say Futurama instead? My best friend grew up on Family Guy, and I think it's interesting the way that our sense of humor came out so different. You know, now I think about it, right? Our sense of humor is sort of built on the TV shows that we consume, right? I think in that case, then my sense of humor is kind of... I wouldn't say like... I feel like my sense of humor personally is high bar because I don't laugh at a lot of like lowbrow stuff. That's what I think at least. I see her call from early 2000s to late 2000s Cartoon Network. To rebrand, watch Ed, Edd n Eddy. I watch Ed, Edd n Eddy, Kids Next Door. Not really Johnny Test, but I'm not sure. Well, we'll see if we have space for them. We'll see if we have space for them in the later. We bear. Oh no, we should. No. We'll add both of them. We'll add both of them. Oh my god, Bear Bears is like a recent addition. I feel like from my life. It came to my life when I was in maybe college. God, this show was such it wasn't boring what you think it would be about three bears. It was really good. Avatar. I didn't finish Avatar, but I felt like it definitely inspired me to it inspired me when it came to story writing, I think, because there was a time in my life when I was into like writing similar stories to Avatar. Obviously not as good. Gumball Chowder, this list is valid. Thank you. Well, return. Oh, welcome back. There's some bits of Family Guy that I think are great in isolation, but most of it is too lowbrow and gross out for me to make anything out of it. Yeah, right? It's kind of like a little bit perverted sometimes, or sometimes it's like... I don't know, it's written like... It's written by a white guy in his 40s drinking beer. That's what it feels like when I'm watching Family Guy, because a lot of humor isn't really targeted towards the family, it's targeted towards other guys with gross humor. Steven Universe? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Steven Universe came to my life about middle school-ish. My friend was super into Steven Universe. And I wanted to give it an honest chance trying it out, right? So I watched about maybe the first 10 or 12 episodes. And I think personally for me, Steven Universe didn't really resonate with me because I felt like he was annoying at times. But I mean, he's a young character, right? So it makes sense that he was written the way he was. I just personally couldn't get into it because of that. I didn't watch much Adventure Time as a kid, but I'm pretty interested now. Yeah, I mean, me neither. Honestly, there's a lot of cartoons that I can get into now as an adult because of access and means to it. But back then, it was really dependent on if you had Cartoon Network. Wait, let me think. I can't put it. Season 1 of cartoons tend to be pretty random. I guess it is a good point to make. Because Steven Universe in the first 10 episode watch was pretty episodic, right? Okay, we gotta put SpongeBob in here. I think this one was a pretty pivotal show in our childhood. God, one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes is whenever they have like the real people show up. It makes me... I don't know how I feel when I see like real people in my cartoon, but it's just good. Arcane? Jeez, you know what? I'm gonna put Arcane in here. We're thinking about childhood, but Arcane is pretty good. Arcane after SpongeBob? Sheesh, that makes sense. Kitchen Nightmares! I don't know if Kitchen Nightmares... I feel like Kitchen Nightmare makes you into a very... I don't think you should watch it as a kid, right? Because it gets pretty volatile with their emotions. Like, there's a lot of angry yelling and stuff, right? David yeah, I didn't know who David Hasselhoff was, but he was in my kids show and I thought he was cool, but that's it. He's still kind of irrelevant, I feel like. He's not doing as much projects nowadays. Oh, I always fight with my cousin over the TV because we're both going to school. He wants to watch MTV, I want to watch SpongeBob. So we always had to fight. But let me turn on my music. I didn't realize there was any music playing. There you go. No Rick and Morty! I'm sorry. I just cannot get into Rick and Morty. I've seen so much memes about Rick and Morty. And I watched one episode with a group of other foreign exchange students in someone's apartment one time in South Korea. This is my first experience with Rick and Morty. I thought the humor was like... meh. Humor and writing story is all meh. I reflected on it and realized how much boomer humor references are in SpongeBob from early season. Early season SpongeBob was definitely it was written well. It's well written. Later season though, I can't really speak for like later season, but there are some weird episodes of SpongeBob thinking back on it. So was it? So Hongmin, right? Hello, welcome. We're making a TV list. Regular show. Oh my god, Scallion. So I mentioned the regular show on my server. Someone had that on their list, but I don't think regular show is as good as I want it to be. I want some pho, but I can't eat it. Why can't you eat? Are you sick or what's going on? Are you full already? Pho in cold weather is the best feeling ever. I'm the regular show guy, yeah. I mentioned that regular show was fun when I watched it in my teenage years. Powerpuff Girl. Wait, something in my brain's going off right now. Did you guys watch Powerpuff Girls? Like as dudes, did you watch Powerpuff Girls? So I'm trying to reframe it here. Let me think. Sure did. Oh, really, Niru? Welcome, Niru. Welcome. Guys, tomorrow we're gonna be playing Clubhouse 51 with Niru, aka my bed. And loser has to write a rap about the winner. That's the punishment we went with. Oh, you can't eat solid food right now? Oh, but you know what? If you can't eat solid food, at least try to get the soup. Pho soup is good enough. That's where all flavor comes from anyways. Current SpongeBob season right now is like foreign to me. I saw one clip online that just went hog wild with Sandy. I don't know if legit or not. I think I know what you're talking about. But JoJo was my Oh, you know what was... Okay, wait. Okay, I remember now. I remember. Jake the American Dragon. Oh man, Jake the American Dragon. We don't get a lot of representation in TV show. This was a good show. Oh, they put like... Just cut the noodle, you don't have to chew. Jackie Chan Adventures. I was gonna put Jackie Chan Adventure next. That show was pivotal to my childhood. Literal childhood because I was too young. Jackie... Bro, I don't know like what prompted Jackie Chan to sign off of his likeliness to a cartoon? But it was the best decision he ever made because I'm a fan of him. Oh my, I didn't watch Shaolin Showdown, unfortunately. Shit, Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon has to be in the anime section of the list we're making, not this one. This one is the non-anime list. I gotta put it here. It's not just his likeness, it voices himself too, doesn't it? I think so. I think he does. I think he does. Guys, do we add Phineas and Ferb to this list? Yay or nay? I watched Phineas and Ferb as a kid, but didn't it get too repetitive at some point? You guys like that? Oh, Flapjack! Oh my god. Oh, god. Okay, I'll add Flapjack in here just because it to me had a influence in some regard. Mucha Lucha. Mucha Lucha. Ah, I only watch like I only watch Mucha Lucha when I had no other shows to watch. I don't think I can put it on my list personally. Super Robot Monkey, Team Hyperforce Go. Oh my god. You remember the exact title? Mucha Lucha is well good. I remember popping up at the ending of the movie. God, Flapjack was so weird, guys. It was... Is this a kid's show? I can't tell if it's a kid's show. It must have been like a teenager show, because like... There's some weird writing in that show. Kim Possible. I guess I'll put that on my list. I'll also put Kids Next Door, because that also had a lot of influence to me. Kim Possible. I have a Kim Possible toy, guys. Okay, this is a fun fact about me. I have a Kim Possible McDonald's toy. It's basically the handheld device, but it's like imagine the handheld device, and then there's like what do you call it? When you know like one toy kids have where you can draw and then you slide the slider to erase it, the magnetic drawing thingy? It's basically that McDonald's toy in my hand. No go. Oh, I see. I thought you said Teen Titans Goes, but I wanted to put Teen Titans. But no Teen Titans Go. That show can take a hike. OG. This cartoon, this class of 3000. That one I do not remember. Yeah. Oh man, I will put Scooby-Doo because I remember watching it with my little bro. This was good. The Scooby-Doo is a good one. It used to come on Boomerang, and Boomerang would always have reruns of the Hanna-Barbera TV shows, right? So Scooby-Doo is like a big one. Gravity Falls. Oh yeah, the Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah. So that's what it was called. Etch-a-Sketch was for the Kim's like phone device. I also got a... Do you guys remember Jackie Chan's Venture had a collab with McDonald's as well? I have a toy. It's basically the talisman, right? But it's like made of rubber and filled with beans inside. It's basically a stress ball. You finished binging Adventure Time? Oh, guys, I didn't think you guys would revisit our cartoons for that matter. I don't revisit a lot of cartoons, but we had the memes. I will play Gravity Falls because I remember watching a lot of it and really liking the plot lines of it. But I don't know if I would consider Gravity Falls a defining point for myself personally. Dexter, Luigi. Luigi Mansion scared you? You're not the only person that mentioned that, because we have someone who also played... Someone in my chat played Luigi Mansion on stream once, and he mentioned he was scared as a kid. Oh, Total Drama Island? No, that show's garbage. I can't believe I watched that as a kid. I watched it as a kid, wanting to know who won in that show. Okay, I'll put Looney Tunes. I'll put Looney Tunes because I really did enjoy them. This list is combined on if I would watch it now as an adult, and I think Total Drama Island, even though I finished the entirety of the first season, bro, I was obsessed with it. So much so that I went to Cartoon Network website to play like their Flash game involved with it. Sonic Boom. Oh wait. We gotta put Bakugan in here. But with Pokemon Bakugan, Okay, they're not gonna be on the anime list. I'm gonna put them on like the cartoon, quote unquote cartoon list. I feel like they have a special place here. Or should we put it in the other list? Oh, I don't know. Okay, we gotta think about like more Nickelodeon show. I think I was more Cartoon Network kind of kid than Nickelodeon kid. We gotta put iCarly on here, guys. iCarly? New one or old one? Oh, either way, iCarly. I can't put Drake and Josh on my list personally. Real people? There was real people in SpongeBob though, and Chowder as well. Ah, oh, Sweet Life. Ah, oh, yes. Sweet Life. Bro, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody has such good writing. Like, it didn't take itself seriously, but sometimes it targeted like specific issues about family and stuff. Ant Farm, Dog with a Blog. No. Ant Farm and Dog with a Blog is when they started running out of ideas, in my opinion. I'll put Fairly Odd Parents. For Danny Phantom though, I don't think Danny Phantom was a huge influence in my life. I did think he was a good-looking character, but I don't think I watched it enough to put on here because I can't remember specific episodes popping up to me. Sweet Life was good. Jimmy Neutron. Danny is definitely very much a looker in the cartoon department. I don't know how they did it, but they did a very good job in the design. White hair Danny though, not black hair Danny. Black hair Danny was just generic. Do you guys remember any episode Jimmy Neutrons? I don't remember any episode Jimmy Neutron. I just remember it being a 3D show, which is really impressive considering the way shows were back then. I watched a little bit Johnny Test, but I don't think I like it enough to be like, oh, it's influential. I'm thinking. Wasn't there another? There's another. I guess we could put Wizard Waverly Place on here. What? They're not here? Wizard of. Waverly. Maybe I misspelled Waverly. What? I don't think they have it. It's not like mainstream enough for it to be on there. I can't find it in the search database. That was bad. Victorious? I will not put Victorious on there. Because I never watched Victorious. So I don't like it that much either, but I always watched it. How can you... Well, you watched it but you didn't like it? What is this? Codename. Codename. Why can't I find some of these shows? Oh, here it is. Candy. Lilo, yeah. Wait, you know, Lilo and Stitch is Cody Dog. What's all these shows? Actually, this list came out a lot faster than the anime list, I think. Lilo. Oh. Lilo and Stitch is a very charming animation. Oh, you can't see it because the chat's blocking it. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. Or maybe I can move the chat. I'll just... Oops. I'll move the chat here. You guys can be like right here next to me. Mom, immersion. Nothing immersion. This is just a website I pulled. Okay, that was it. Lilo and Stitch. Wasn't it very good? It was very good because it's like continual, right? And not to mention the fact that it was like the 2D hand-drawn animation they did, right? They don't do this anymore with a lot of TV shows. Now it's very people want to say Cal art style is very simplified and like a little bit homogenous in the current field of like cartoons on Disney. But Lilo and Stitch has that sort of liveliness to them. I like the experiments. I thought the monsters concept was really cool. I actually have Lilo and Stitch toy from McDonald's as well. God, McDonald's is like has a chokehold on my childhood. Code Lyoko. Do you guys know Code Lyoko was like a was it French? It was a French cartoon show. And okay, so Code Lyoko was a cartoon show, French by the way, that mixed 2D animation with hardcore 3D for the fights animation. But recently they had a remake for Code Lyoko. It was terrible. Basically, they have real life people, like real life actors, and it's kind of cringe a little bit because, you know, the original source material is cartoon. And so I can't really say too much about it because I didn't watch it. I just remember watching a video essay on it. I remember feeling sad. Is there any K-drama or anything live action stuff that you didn't grow up on that you think would fit in here? Squid Game? Can we put like Squid Game in here? I'm thinking I don't want to put Squid Game in here because I feel like, yeah, we're thinking about shows. We have like iCarly and Sweet Life Zack and Cody. We need more real people shows. Is Squid Game that influential to you though? It kind of was because my mom got into it. Let me think. There was I don't want to add this to the list though. I don't want to add K-dramas to the list because I feel like that's like a whole different list entirely. The Boys? You watch The Boys? There's a lot of memes about The Boys and what type of people watch those shows. I feel like Hotel de Luna was one of the K-dramas that I really enjoyed, and the writing was very magnificent. It's a little bit slow at first, but it was really nice writing about death. Oh, there's a really maybe obscure to most people, but not so obscure in the K-drama scene. It's called Strong Woman Bong Soon. I watched that with Mama Haan in its entirety, and it was a memory to me because I remember how she enjoyed the show and the message it sent. And she can't read English subs that fast, so I had to read to her. So I spent the entirety, about 12-16 episodes, to read entire dialogues of characters to her so she can follow along. That's why that show to me is kind of influential. I'm gonna sound like that guy, but Breaking Bad is pretty good. I didn't watch a lot of real people show. I feel like at a certain age, by the time I hit middle school and high school, people were hitting up real people show like that Breaking Bad. But I couldn't get into, or I didn't try to get into it because I was just so stuck in cartoon and anime and that genre. I like The Boys because it kind of catered my dislike for superhero movies nowadays. Ooh. I watched a superhero movie recently. I think it was it Guardian Galaxy 3 in Neru server? I also watched Ant-Man's recent movie, and I didn't really like. I don't think I enjoyed the superhero genre as much as before. But one thing I realized is that, for example, with Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man was the first movie was about a regular guy that got into a heist that happened to be a superhero, right? I love that sort of more grounded story writing, but the more movies about Ant-Man that comes out is like it strays away from that sort of groundedness to his writing. Real people shows in general is more of a recent thing for me. Like I also recently watched Queen's Gambit, and I was really I finished that one. I finished that show. It made me want to open a chess book for a hot second. The Expanse is fine, just kind of slow. But I haven't watched the other scenes. Samurai Jack, The Office, Community. I feel like Samurai Jack, The Office, and Community are people in the age group above me. They're in the age group above me. Did I put like Steve Harvey show on here? No, I probably shouldn't put Steve Harvey show. I gotta think. About like what cartoon I binged a lot of. Late night binge. How I Met Your Mother. I'm telling you, people who watch How I Met Your Mother and Office and Community are slightly aged up above me. I'm like a little younger than that. Hi, 499. Welcome. Family Feud, ayo. Can we add Family Feud here? No. I gotta think about 3 more cartoons. There was 3 more cartoons in my childhood. I gotta remember. 3 more. What other toys did I had for Sayo? Was it the Magic School? We're not including Magic School Bus. I feel like people don't watch Magic School Bus willingly back to back. People watch it when their teacher shows it to them. Gumball really is the best show in this list. That's just my personal opinion though. Oh, let's see. Come on, Jerry. Think back on your childhood. Did you watch a lot of shows? Oh! Wait. Yeah, Totally Spies. That was the one I was thinking of. I really like... Totally Spies? Was it? I think it was Canadian or French. Which one was it? Do you guys remember? Totally Spies was such a good show. It... Like, you know, female... It was a show targeted towards female, but not in a cutesy way. And I really like that direction they went with Totally Spies. Did guys watch Totally Spies? I'm just curious because I grew up thinking, oh, only girls watch this kind of show. Like Totally Spies, Powerpuff Girls. Because all my male cousins don't watch, like, those shows with me. Yes? Oh. Is it because they're hot? Or is it because, like, the story's good? I'm not being sexist. Miraculous Ladybug is more of a recent thing, I feel like, in later parts of my life. Never watched it, but I know someone who was like into it. I don't think I can add it in. Give me a second. There's a couple more. Let me just pull up Google real quick. There was a network. Johnny Bravo. I feel like I could put Ed and Eddie. Oh, Ben 10. That was one. But you have to put Ben 10 in there. I think Ben 10 to a lot of us just had a really good writing, and it was just like, even though it's like a show for the boys, the monster concept, you can't get over that. Every kid loves monster concept. They don't make shows like Ben 10 anymore, y'all. Ben 10, there's Ben 10 Go. What is this? I like Ben 10 before the robots. Teenage Robot. I know someone in my mutual Twitter list I know for way back did a lot of fan art of Teenage Robot, but I don't think it really influenced me as much. Like, if I can recall a specific episode, then to me it has influence on me. I think there is one more. The Speedy Blue monster. How dare you forget his name? I forgot his name too. Oh, I think Invader Sim came up before my conscience was formed. Accelerate. His name is Accelerate. His name scheme is great. I just remember name Forearms. The Gray Matter. That's it. Back in my day, okay, Ben 10 was such an influence that like my school library gave out Ben 10 watches. Well, it's like made out of laminated paper, and you could just take one. It'll be like a bookmark. It's a bookmark basically, right? But most people didn't take it as a bookmark. They took it and then wrapped it around their wrist. And oh man, I love that Ben 10 watch. But it got ruined because I washed my hand and the water touched like the laminated paper and it was ruined after that, so. Disney XD. I feel like I feel bad because some of these shows that you guys are into like Teenage Robot or Beta Zim or Samurai Jack or a little bit above my interest at the time. Like if I was a little bit older, I think I would have watched into it. Bee and Puppy Cat? Bee and Puppy Cat. You watched it? I know of it. But didn't it come out like 5 years ago? Or something? It didn't came out too long ago, I feel like. Maybe. Did we put the Looney Tunes? I don't think we put the Looney Tunes in there. I think I might just put Ed and Eddie at the very last part. Point 13. I missed out on it. Because around that time, I think that's when we stopped having Cartoon Network on TV. Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie is great, honestly. It's mostly slapstick comedy, but I think that's a sort of comedy that I could appreciate as a kid. Because it definitely made me laugh a lot of times. Alright, we'll put the last one in there. Ed. You guys remember Theme Song? Nothing will beat Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Definitely. Oh, we could put like Dora the Explorer on there. Influential show. Winx! Ah shit! I should put Winx in there somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna actually remove one of these shows and put Winx in there. Well, let me figure out. Not MLP though. Winx, oh my god. Winx is similar to Totally Spies in that it's like female-centered, but they're like magical girls, but Western. But like they had like dudes they had paired up with. Winx is a great show. Winx has like substance to it. But what did I take out? I gotta take out one of these shows. I think I have to take out I think I'm gonna take out Looney Tunes on this list and put Winx in there. That theme song taught me how to whistle, ironically. Did you guys know? I saw this like TikTok that did like the whole Ed and Eddie thing with the tune. Let me see if I can find it and show it on stream here. You know what I'm talking about? They whistled was like based on their names, which I didn't pick out on. Ed and Eddie theme song. What's the term? Like TikTok? Basically, they were saying how like the whistle was based on the D's in their name. No, to take out Flapjack. Do I remember an episode of Flapjack? I think I could take out Flapjack. Okay, I'll take out Winx for Flapjack. I'll keep Looney Tunes on there. Okay. Like this? Oh, there you go. Opinions on Foster Home of My Imaginary Friend. Did I watch Adventure Time? Adventure Time is great. It's just that I didn't have Cartoon Network during the time it aired, unfortunately. I know it's good, but to me, it doesn't have influence on me right now. Foster Home Imaginary Friends. That show, I think was alright, but I think it's not as good, maybe, if I think back on it, because I'm trying to recall an episode and none of the episodes are coming back to me. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? No. I do remember Billy and Mandy, but I'm thinking... Do you guys remember an episode of Billy and Mandy? Let me ask you that. Because I remember the concept of the show and how quote-unquote good it was. I just can't recall it because it's been so long. You remember the ugly duck girl? I remember seeing it briefly in passing, but I think Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy kind of had similar vibes to like... Okay, to be fair, as a kid, I didn't like that show because Billy was stupid, okay? Like, Ed and Eddie's a little stupid, but at least it made for funny antics. And Mandy was just mean and... mean. The episode where a magic skull gets passed around to members of the sidecast and all the wishes go wrong. I remember people's faces getting ripped off in Billy Man. Yeah, see, I think to me as a kid, it might have been in the same category as Courage the Cowardly Dog in that it's scarier than what I'm used to. So that's why I think I didn't watch it enough. But I do respect the animation and sort of its hold on the industry, so to speak. Hold on the industry. Courage the Cowardly Dog opinion? It's... I don't want to say it's repetitive, but I think there's some measure of it in each episode. Young Juju was too scared to watch it. One episode scarred me forever and never watched it again. I'm trying... yeah, I just remember one episode. In my mind, I think it activated my fight or flight senses. So much so that I remember the exact episode that I got scared by, and it was like this episode where Courage sees like this ugly 3D animated skull. I think the clash of introducing 3D animation to my 2D was also kind of strong. Billy and Mandy was so bitter, but I feel like that helped define my humor. It's sort of dark but lighthearted. You think your humor is dark, Mino? I don't think your humor is dark at all. Evil Carnate? What's that? That show also introduced me to Voltaire, a strong musical artist. Oh. Ren and Stimpy! Oh my god! El Chile. Would you put Ren and Stimpy on your list? If you put Ren and Stimpy on your list, I think that maybe you might turn out a different kind of adult. Understandable. I can't be the only one scared of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I was never one for horror. Heck no. Ren and Stimpy. Weird. Hey Arnold. Hey no. Scallion, I think your age is showing. Because shows like Hey Arnold is in the same category as like the other show we mentioned, right? Where it's like slightly above my age group. Sorry. I noticed because my cousin Haan, he's like nearing his 30s. He's not 30 quite yet, but he's almost there. He probably... I remember him referencing a lot of Hey Arnold stuff, but my brain was like, what's Hey Arnold as a kid? Fish hooks. Fish hooks? Cat Dog was weird. I remember playing their... Oh, Cat Scratch. You guys remember that? Cat Scratch, I don't remember an episode of it, but I remember playing a lot of Flash games on their website. It's a game where like you... Basically... It's similar to Worms, I think, where you position your cats and you throw out like explosives and throw objects to attack your enemy. Cat Scratch was fun. It was fun. Fun show. I just remember the Black Cat. I remember him being kind of like the charismatic, snarky one. The Garfield. Okay, what is wrong with you? Garfield. I don't think anyone would put Garfield on their list. I remember the character design more than I remember anything about the actual show. Yeah, see, that's how I feel about Cat Scratch. I remember there's like a tall, skinny, dumb one, and there's like a black cat who's kind of medium-ish. And then there's like a wide, white and orange cat. That's alright. Alright, I think this list is good enough for me. I was surprised I'm able to come up with 25 TV shows from my childhood, but I think it helps to have chat input on it. Because when I think about 25 TV shows, I'm thinking, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV. How can I ever come up with a list? Then I realized once I made this list, there's a lot that I made. The wide, white, orange cat being Scottish was pretty badass. He was Scottish? Bro, I had no idea. Wait, did you guys already make your list? I don't know if you guys did or didn't, but feel free to post it in the Discord server. Let me just send it out. I'm gonna put this out. Okay. I remember him having an accent. Wasn't it like an Irish accent? I did mine yesterday when Vivid did his. Let me check the server real quick. You guys made a list, but I think you guys made a list of cartoons and anime together. Oh, you put Carriage the Cowardly Dog. Okay, let's check out Vino's list here. Since Vino's here, we can check out his list. You made a list of just anime. I see. Alright, let me open this. Copy and paste. Let me see. I gotta move this a little bit. It's hard to see a little bit. Oh, Gundam, Hidamari Sketch, Gundam Builder, Bull Fighters, my bad. Dragon Ball Z, Mobile Fighter, G Gundam, Kino's Jueri, Journey, Monogatari series, Madoka. Madoka is very surprising on there. Anything that sticks out to me? I don't think anything really sticks out to me, but you watch a lot of I wouldn't say obscure, but not as well known of a show. Personally, for me, I don't know a lot of your list. Like Superb Song, The Valkyrie Symphogear, that one I've heard of. I think this is where girls play instruments, right? But like Magical Girl Eyes. Regular show. Oh my god, he has regular show at the very bottom of his stuff. It's hard to see. Turn A? What's Turn A? Turn A Gundam. Ah, that one? I don't know. Simple Gear is super duper niche. I wouldn't say Simple Gear is super duper niche because I remember it being talked about by some people. So not super duper niche, but it's pretty niche though. Alright. We're gonna make a new list. Though of just animes. This one might be a little bit more scared, not as shared. Oh, my Tom and Jerry list. Oh, did I make a new one? Can I? Oh, I can't make a new one. Okay, well, let's put Tom and Jerry here then. Well, let's put Tom and Jerry here just for the time being. Fix it. I need to watch Mob Psycho. There's actually a lot of TV shows I need to watch. I have a backlog of anime I haven't been breaking into. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta put like my very first anime. Like my very first Japanese dub, English sub anime ever. Shugokara. That's probably not many of you guys might know, but this anime... Honestly, she's such a Mary Sue, but I don't think I think about it too much as a kid. At least for time. News, Roman. Okay, anime. Pokemon. I guess we got putting Pokemon. Digimon in there. I am inclined to like Digimon more than Pokemon, but you didn't hear that from me. Hyokai no Kanada. I don't know that. Alright. Anime list now. My dad got me anime when I was in like 4th grade. How'd your dad get you into it? The reason why I got into anime was because of this show. But that's because my best friend at the time, my childhood best friend, told me about this. He's like, oh, you should watch Shugokara. It's on the show called Crunchyroll. What's Crunchyroll? Crunchyroll, like, think of like an egg spring roll and there's crunchy on it. That's the motion she did. And that's how... that's one of my core memories of how I found out about the show and also just Crunchyroll in general. Beyond the Bound You know, I cosplay as Beyond the Boundary Girl. That's the whole reason why I have glasses. Red glasses specifically. Oh, that's why I own a pair. I have to put it in there. I never finished Beyond the Boundary, but I did cosplay as the main character once. It was very... I cosplay as her because she had a really nice sweater, and I still wear that sweater too. It was great. She wears like a pink sweater, red glasses. Iconic. He pirated movies and downloaded Dragon Ball Z. He would sell CDs. He would sell pirated anime? That is wild. That's like... The Japanese government is out to get you as we speak. That's crazy. Pirating anime is one thing, but then selling pirated anime is a whole another thing. Whole another jurisdiction. I found the show from the idol scene. I almost thought about cosplaying the idol scene, but that was such a one-off thing that I don't think I could add it to my list. Okay, I gotta put in a recent anime. Blue Lock in here. What else? Link Click, big fan. God, Link Click is so cool, guys. Link Click is getting a second season. Oshinoko, huge fan. Oshinoko is not a flavor of the month kind of show. It is definitely the show of all time. He sold music? I don't know about anime. Wow, your dad's a musician? Or maybe he sold like burned CD music. I don't know. Your dad's into... Business is business, but god dang. I don't know if I can... AOT? Oh man, I have some hot opinions about AOT. But I personally didn't like AOT. And this is coming from someone that gave it one season. Nowadays, I don't give shows like one season. Nowadays, I give shows like 3 episodes. But AOT didn't really capture my interest all that much. Chobits. I actually read the manga for Chobits, but never watched it because I was underage, I think. Or in high school, I'll put in Or in High School. Or in High School made me so sad. It was my first time watching like romance kind of anime. It made me think like, I'll never have this in my life. Angel Beats. I did not watch Angel Beats, but I had a friend recommend it, but he said it was tearful. Could not get... No SAO! No SAO on this list. SAO blasphemy. You have a shonen and a choice? I guess I will put down one. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. That one I really liked. I'm trying to think. I watched Bleach, right? Bleach was good when it was just about a high school kid finding out his powers. But then it got kind of drawn out. Inuyasha, good one? I never... My experience with Inuyasha, right, was when I sit at 11 p.m. Cartoon Network became Adult Swim, I think, at that hour. And I remember Inuyasha episode came on and there was a girl in a bathtub. That was very eye-opening and very unsay-so of me at the time. Because I stopped watching it because I'm like, this is not for me. I'm too innocent for this. Specifically pointing out Promised Neverland first season. Oh my god, I feel bad. Promised Neverland watchers were so hyped for second season and that landed like a plane crash. Terrible. I feel so bad because it was such a good show. People were in love with it and then they just had to ruin it, unfortunately. Oh, you know, wait. Kuroko no basketball. My Hero? Few seasons of My Hero, the thing with My Hero, I feel like it was a good shonen, but not enough. It was a good shonen because there wasn't any competing shonen anime. Wait. Jujutsu Kaisen. Hehe. Violet Evergarden, never watched. I think I watched one episode, but it was so slow. I know people are like, just take your time with it, enjoy. I know. Haiku, yeah. Haiku. Why is it Haiku? Who's a JoJo watcher? Show yourselves in chat, please. I will not put Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, I gave it 3 seasons. I couldn't get into it. You got a problem? No. But the amount of people who are JoJo fans are too many. Nothing wrong with JoJo. There's just a lot of you guys. There's just a lot of you guys, that's all. I feel bad. I don't think my list is gonna be very popular. Erase. Erase was good, but I don't think it has a long-term impact on me. Sailor Moon. I like the aesthetic Sailor Moon, but I don't think I was into the show for it. No Komi-san, I'm sorry. Komi-san gives me indescribable annoyance. Oh, it's just this girl, her personality is a cardboard, but it's okay because she's really beautiful. That's how I feel about when I watch Komi-san. How'd you know what Haani is stalking? I actually kind of enjoy PSG, but not for the reason. I don't know if I want to include this on the list. I feel like it says a lot about me as a person if I put PSG here. Hold on, Haan. I thought about the show because I watched so much episode of it, but Fairy Tail was a show I watched a lot of from middle school to high-ish school. No, I did not watch Gurren Lagann. Bro, there's so many animes in the world. Hold on. What else did I cosplay before? I cosplayed Tokyo Ghoul. I don't think I'll put Tokyo Ghoul in here, even though... Snow Fairy? How'd you know about Snow Fairy? See? Oh god, okay. We gotta open a discussion about Fairy Tail just a little bit, because I think Fairy Tail is sort of, we got some airs and dirty laundry about Fairy Tail, right? Fairy Tail is great at writing characters. Okay, the mangaka is great at writing individual characters, and the way he writes them when they're in pairs and groups are really interesting, and that's why I think, for example, My Hero Academia does a good job of. But story sometimes it's just not too good. Yeah. Jueri on Ice. God, Jueri on Ice still has a chokehold on the BL fandom after all these years. Fairy Tail is literally friendship is magic. Yeah, but I like the magic system in that show, among other things. I'll put Jueri on Ice. I'll put Jueri on Ice. Cause I can remember a theme song as we speak. Not that I can sing it, but I remember the theme song. No Demon Slayer. I was watching it with a friend. They watched ahead of me, so I don't think I could put it on here. Any show where a friend watched ahead of me, it's hard for me to watch it again. Free? Yeah, I'll put free. Did I tell you guys? In high school, I had this girl I became friends with. She's also weeb, but she was like Fujoshi. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. It pertains to the story. But she was like, oh, Juju, do you like Kuroko more or do you like Free more? I'm like thinking about it. At the time, Kuroko was on a break, so I told her I like Free more. And then for Christmas, she got me a shirt with basically the shirt is a white t-shirt, but then it has these boys on here like standing like this. Slapped on there. I was like, thank you for the shirt. Never wore it outside. It's a very comfy indoor t-shirt in my opinion. 2016 Jueri on Ice at the Forced Pep Rallies. Forced Pep Rally? What's that mean? What theme do you see, huh? I just like watching boys doing boys things without it being like BL, you know? I'm actually not a huge BL fan. Any feelings towards FMA? Never watched it. One episode only. I will say the one episode I watched was really good. I just watched it in Anime Club. That's why it feels like Oh, Gretsuko! I gotta put it on there. I gotta put it on there. Oh, actually, we should probably put... we'll put that one in there. We couldn't leave, so I just watched anime. Oh. That's a good way to spend your time at a pep rally. Hold on. Aggressigo is great because I think watching it after a day on the field, relatable AF. Hold on. No Prince of Tennis. I didn't watch Prince of Tennis. I watched sports anime, a lot of them, but even tennis anime can't make me watch tennis. Death Note. Would you put Death Note on your list? You didn't put Death Note on your list. I would not put Death Note on my list because after... Is it spoilers if I say who dies? I don't think it's spoiler. You have a whole decade to watch the show. This is your fault. You can think it's spoilers. After L died, it wasn't that good. But maybe lose interest. Orange gelatin. Let's go. That's best flavor in my opinion. No Death Note. What's up? Wotakoi. God. Wotakoi. Osoma ranking. I like ranking, but I don't think it was enough for me to put on here. I wouldn't put Death Note on my list, but like... I'm trying to figure out what you've seen. Yeah, true. It's not spoilers! Wotakoi. Office Love. You guys... Okay, so... Interestingly enough, I watched Wotakoi with a high school friend after high school when I was in college. We watched together, right? I didn't think about it too much because I thought it was like a very normal thing to watch anime with your friends. And then I found out that he actually like he put up with it because he liked me. But then, you know, he also liked the show too. I'm sorry, I didn't like him back though, because that was just a memory I had with Wotakoi. I didn't watch it alone, I watched it with a friend. Hi Caramel Frappe, we're making our anime list at this very moment. Welcome. Did anyone else watch Orange? Oh, you mean... Is that the Jueri? That's the Jueri anime, right? Didn't people not like that though? People said it was badly written, wasn't it? I actually read... I read Orange before. Tao, I actually made a... I made a TV show list. It's in the server right now. I don't think I can show it on stream here. I don't know. Spy X Family. I like Spy X Family, but I think it's more of like a one-time show than a rewatch show for me. Wait, let me think. What's it called? Magi? Magi's a good one. Where is Magi? Oh man, Magi world writing is so spectacular. I think Magi has one of the best writing system when it comes to world building, which is really difficult to do, right? Because some people, let's say Fairy Tail, for example, right? He's great at writing character interactions and stuff. But Magi has like one of the best, most palpable story world building I've ever seen. I did not watch Yuri Camp, but I do know of the title. Did anyone else watch Orange? It was the time traveling anime when the friends prevented boy from committing. Oh, sorry, I didn't watch Orange. I must have been mixing it up with another anime. I did not grow up on Sailor Moon. There was another show I grew up on. Let me see if I can find it. This is gonna be really weird, but... Doremi? Doremi was a show I watched almost all of. I'll put it on here. Maybe not many people notice one. Vinland Saga? No, Vinland Saga I didn't get into. Dorara did not get into as well. You combine TV. You can't be combined TV shows with anime. It has to be its own separate thing. Or Ramo Majo Doremi? Is that the full title of it? Still counts. If you think so. Let me think. I have stuff on my desk right here. Let me see if I can find. Is there any? Can I put FGO somehow in here? It's not really TV. No, I shouldn't. That's just bias right there. Should I separate them though? You may be surprised. I think for me, I had to separate them because I'm a huge weeb. I didn't watch FGO. I just like the character design. I think I have figurines over here. Hold on, let me see. I have... Never mind. I don't have anything interesting in terms of a figurine collection. I am a fake fan. Sorry, I saw the word gun. I'm bad. Oh, really? You think that's base? Sailor Moon's great. I think Sailor Moon, you know, kind of fulfills a lot of the similar aspiration that Totally Spies and Winx gave to me. The reason why Doremi came into my life is because it actually played on 4Kids. 4Kids was what introduced Doremi to me. Good music. Good music. Like guilty pleasure, some isekai. Oh, they put... I don't think I really like any isekais. Except for one. Well, I guess... Naruto? Oh, I don't want to put Naruto in there. Bakuman. Bakuman is a better manga than it is an anime. Jobless Reincarnation? Would you guys... I personally liked it, but I will say there's some questionable things about it. Because... Jobless Reincarnation is the best anime I will never recommend. Or at least one of the best. For Naruto... You can put it on your list if you did a Naruto run. If you did Naruto run, you can put that on your list. Sorry, Sussy. Ah. Beyblade. Low-key, I think Bakugan had a stronger influence to me than Beyblade. Ascendance! Yeah, that's the one. How'd you know? I probably talked about it a lot. Ascendance a bookworm, yes. I didn't grow up in Naruto, but I liked it. I'm a DBZ kid. Oh, so you were doing the power up during recess, right? You were standing there doing like, ah. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think I liked it as much. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I like the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't think I like the anime. Ah, scaling your age! Your age, put it away! Card Captain Sakura! Okay, but Beyblade toys were so fun. Yes, they were fun. They came out when I was roughly 3 or 4 years old, I think. But this is before I went to school, right? So I'd play toys with my cousin. None of them had Beyblades. Only one person did, and all he did was spin it. Shokugeki? You? To you? You like it? That show was a fan service first before it's anything else. I don't think I'll put it in there. Hold up. Let me... There was a... What was it? Konosuba? I don't think I watched Konosuba. I didn't watch Konosuba. Hold on. I was gonna put Bakugan in here, but now I feel like it's unworthy of being put in this list. Or mention it is... Inferno Cop? Whoa. I never heard of this title before. No! Scallion! One Piece to me is like FGO, where I like the characters, but I'm not fond of the plotline. One Piece... Tao, you're here. Tao was the one who introduced me to One Piece, right? He kept telling me that the episode was gonna be good, but then I watched about 200 or so, and I was like, okay, I don't think this is gonna get any better. It was a very... One Piece is a good, like, food passing time watching show kind of show, but I couldn't get into the story. I made the apple risotto from that, and my family didn't eat it. You cooked from Shokugeki? Oh, that's really impressive, actually. I didn't think you could follow the recipe in that show. Sorry, Tao. I did give it a try, though, because you're my favorite cousin. I mean, one of my favorite cousins. I gave it a try because I wanted to connect with my... I wanted to connect you and your brother. Don't tell me you don't like Evangelion. I'll tell you something else. I didn't watch Evangelion. I watched 300, but those damn flashbacks. I think also with the story writing is that it's kind of simplistic in a way. Like every character has a sad backstory. Okay, we get it. Then they like when they leave an island, they're like, yeah, make sure you come back and visit us. They never visit them. You don't like Evangelion, really? What? I thought you would because you're into like Gundam and stuff. It might as well. Wait, Sound, do you want Skate the Infinity? Oh my god. I was watching Skate the Infinity with a Fundashi, right? One of my male friends who's super into like BL. But you know, he himself is kind of like lukewarm on the spectrum. He was so into that show, Skate the Infinity. I liked it, but I don't think it had that sort of impact on me that it did on him. The Parmesan cheese and apple was interesting. Did it taste good? I like the idea of like cheese and apple, but I'm not sure about it together. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Let me think. Let me think. Okay. Chihaya. I'll put that in there. Cause I remember this Chihaya. I remember I wanting more of, but they stopped making it. It's a good show. Chihaya Guru is about this girl who's obsessed with cards. It's basically about a traditional Japanese game where there's these 50 cards that has poems on them and they're lined up in a grid. And basically there's a reader who will read like da 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 da, da and then you have to go touch or you have to touch or move the card that has the poem written on there. You thought the apple risotto was okay? It might be a real recipe, but I don't think I would trust an anime to follow a recipe for. Gundam and Evangelion are on like opposite end of the mecha spectrum on FN Mecha Spear in my mind. I like the recent rebuild movie they did, but the original show is bleh from writing standpoint in my opinion. Bro, I know a guy who was into Evangelion in an art server before. He was interesting and he kind of set the precedent for when I think of people who are into Evangelion. March comes in like a lion. I did not watch that one, I think. Wait. Let me look up like I remember the genre that I watch is mostly The Ancient Magnus Bride. I don't think I finished this because I really like watching it with other people. The Ancient Magnus Bride. But then never finished it with other people because it's romance. Bro, Ancient Magnus Bride. I'm not into... I don't have necrophilia or anything, but like... How did they make a skull guy attractive? They wrote him really well. I remember in the Ancient Magnus Bride, I took a picture with a cosplayer who dressed up as the main male lead. I remember this one scene. She was injured and he carried her in his arm. And in Ancient Magnus Bride, she said the lines of, even though he's like this, he has a side of him that's very human and childlike. And I kind of think I fell in love with that sort of romance. Darling in the Franxx. Why did that show ever get popular? I want to be that real right now. Because I tried watching it, I'm just like, this ain't it. I remember watching it with a friend online and my Mama Haan came in at the wrong time because this is the first episode and that anime never took off for me because it was like, oh, it's just fan servicey. Kisniver, I'll put in Kisniver. That one's a very nice show from start to finish. You know who my favorite character in Kisniver is? It's the purple hair guy. But he's a masochist. I don't know why. I think he's just like the least annoying character, I think, in the show. Let me think. Oh, I'm like... I should put Jujutsu Kaisen 0 in here. Can I put that in there? I think it's pretty good on its own right. Popular romantic shows and Darling in the Franxx in there. I watched one episode of Bocchi, but I don't know if it was for me though. Just me personally. Did you like Bocchi though? I didn't take you for a music guy, so I'm kind of surprised. Ooh, what other genre did I watch? The guy, remember me at Death Parade? The guy jumped in front of a car. Bocchi's great. I'm sure it's great. I think first episode to me, the way Bocchi is written is a bit kind of like, not sure yet. Put the vending machine isekai in there. Level 100 mask is it. Never watched it, just doing popular shows. Wait, is there any others? Let me think. Okay, I just need 2 more. What's this so hard? No, it's not hard. I should check. Kakeguri. Oh. Let me check out. Let me shonen anime. I'm sure there's more. I watch shonen or romance. I feel like there's no in between. Or slice of life, I suppose. Let me check. Hey Jace, welcome. We are making our anime list right now. Just 2 more and then I'm good to go. What was it? Bunny Girl Senpai? I didn't watch that, but I know of it. My friend once said, one of my friends was like, Jueri, Bunny Senpai is a good anime. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, I know the title looks sus, but trust me. He started laughing. Trust me, it's a good show. I never did crack into Bunny Girl Senpai. If it's Bunny Boy Senpai, maybe I might. But Bunny Girl Senpai sounds like it already has a target audience in mind and not included. Do you watch Toonami? I kind of did watch Toonami growing up, just a little bit though. Yeah, One Piece. Oh man, Jace, everyone knows my thing with One Piece on this entire list. I gave One Piece 200 episodes, which is like 199 more episodes more than I would because I had a family member who was into it. I could not get into One Piece. I did like the characters as an individual, but I think sometimes the writing gets a little drawn out. What's that one slice of life with the deer? Eh? With the deer? Oh, Beastar. Beastar? Do you guys like Beastar? I thought something the Beastar writing was kind of scary a little bit, or a little uncomfortable. It was a good anime, but I don't think I want to put it on my list, mainly because I don't think about it too much. But I don't like the One Piece anime. Manga goated. I heard that pretty often, right? Where the manga for One Piece is better than the anime, because the anime will sometimes try to drag on when the manga was lacking. Nichijo? Oh, that one? The one with the deer. Jinro. Let me reply. I think I have to. Oh, I don't want to put Fairy Tail in here. Fairy Tail is not a good anime, but it does have like a heavy influence in my life. I don't think I'm gonna put it here. I don't think I would recommend someone to watch Fairy Tail. No. Otsumatsu-san? Otsumatsu. Man, I'm so jealous of Otsumatsu because my high school friend group, everyone watched it except me. I tried, but I don't think the humor was up my alley. Yamada-kun at level 9. Scallion, do you know about my opinion on Yamada-kun? That anime is a Mary Sue meeting a Marty Sue for the first time. Like, these are flawless characters. Their only flaw is not communicating with each other. I'm too old. Like I said, your opinion's always wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marty. It's better to have standards, you know? So people can take your list a little bit more seriously. Hey Anna, welcome. Hello, hope all is well for everyone. Oh, that's pretty good in here, it's pretty lighthearted. For Fate franchise, I mainly stuck to the game, so I can't really put it on my list. I can't put it on my list. Just 2 more. Come on, think theory. Naruto? No. It'd be like... Hold on. House? I don't think I want to put OVAs or movies in here, mainly because they're not really like series, you know. Goblin Slayer. Did I put One Punch Man? I like One Punch Man, but I only read the manga. I never watched the anime for One Punch Man. Bleach? Oh no, I can't put Bleach. If you watch Bleach, you know why. It's because the anime drops off really hard during the vampire arc or whatever it's called. Am I just picky? Did you never try doing the Rasengan as a kid? Rasengan. No, because I think I know that how lame it looks. That's why. Hold on. There's like a fighting. I think there's a fighting show I watched. Hold up. Think a little bit on it. My head hurty. Maybe I didn't watch that many anime. You know? Oh my god! Recently, I found my journal from when I was a kid in 6th grade. We had a journaling hour on some days, right? So I read what I wrote, and I wrote like animes I recommend. It was so funny. No other magical girl stuff. To be honest, I thought about Sugar Rune, but the problem with Sugar Rune is that I don't think I'll watch it again. Sugar Rune. Maybe I'll put Chainsaw Man. I'll put Chainsaw Man. Really, because I think Chainsaw Man has potential based on the episode I've seen. Oh, Toka Mew Mew? Ow! Oh my god, I can't believe you mentioned it. I'm gonna bring out my old journal and show you guys. I had like an untitled notepad document of anime list to watch and to help keep track of what episode I'm on. Don't use bookmark in middle school, but now I can't find it. I had a lot of bookmark on my Firefox, but the website is no longer around. Pretty Cure? No, I did try to get into Pretty Cure though. Okay, wait. I'll put in Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is very interesting because to me it felt like I thought it was a shonen, but when I watched Chainsaw Man, it felt like I was watching a slice of life with shonen elements in it. It's very slice of life heavy. Because I remember they had this one episode. Syncrat? Hold on. Romance. Shoujo. Kaiba? Kaiba? Wait. Is that the one I'm thinking of? But you mean Kiba? Isn't it Kiba? What the heck? There's an anime called Kiba. It's so obscure, but I remember cartoon, I think Toonami watched or had really great character design, but I think it wasn't that popular. There's 50 episodes. I tried rewatching it as an adult recently, in like the last year. The character design is good, but then the story is like, ugh, meh. Meh. Not hack. Jesus Christ, that's really hitting the nostalgia factor now. Oh. List ranking. My anime list, I think, might have some ideas for the last slot. Wait. No. I've seen that title before. On Crunchyroll, they always had like the list of top animes, right? And that would be on the list. I remember Zatchbell being charming, but I don't think I got into it. It was on Toonami, I think. Sure. Okay, wait. Why is Clannad on here? Shaman King? Shaman King is before my time. I'm new to anime myself, so I've only watched a few. I really like older ones at the moment. Oh, do you have any recommendation of older ones do you really like? Just out of curiosity, because I'm kind of curious. Because a lot of people in the chat right now are longtime anime fans. So I'm kind of curious, like, what newer anime fans are watching. K-On? I did not watch much K-On or Soul Eater. I love Shaman King. Shaman King, I think it had a remake recently, didn't it? That was fun. I think, low-key, I think there's one more sports anime I could put on here. Put one more sports anime on here. Let me think. Oh! Pop Teen! Epic! I don't know that one. I don't know. Boruronin Kenshi. You are a weeb. You're a certified weeb. Baby Steps to Tannis anime? Air Gear? Bro! Well, Air Gear had a lot of fan service, did it not? Air Gear had a lot of fan service, I remember. Even though it was a show about like rollerblading. Kaiba and Mononoke are the favorites. I know, trying to think Cowboy Bebop's oldest I can think of at the moment. Angel Beats. Quick, Jueri, watch an anime right now so you can add it. I know! Ah! We'll put Bungo Stray Dogs on here. I think. Oh, Odd Taxi. Oh, fuck! How could I forget about Odd Taxi? Hold up. I'll put Odd Taxi on here. Did I mention you guys should watch this? You should watch Odd Taxi. Well, let me put Bungo Stray Dogs somewhere. I gotta replace one of these shows. I think I can replace... I think I'm gonna replace either Chainsaw Man or Chihaya Furu. I think I'll replace that with Chihaya. I like Chihaya. And I remember trying to read the manga for it, but I think maybe it's time to replace it. Oh, there you go. Does the Cyberpunk show count as anime? I think it kind of does count as an anime. Well, it might be a TV show list instead with Avatar, right? Madoka Magic on the list? Madoka, I did finish Madoka a long time ago, but I think for me it didn't really have... I guess it kind of did. Should I replace Doremi? I might replace Doremi with Madoka instead. Cyberpunk was made by Studio Trigger, so I count it. I guess so. Get Chainsaw Man out of here? Fine. I kind of like it though, Vino, to be honest. But I don't... Right now it's only 6 episodes, right? But there are some of the best 6 highly animated episodes. That's why I like it. But... Put Magica Madoka. Medical? Madoka is hardcore Doremi. Trying to think. Well, let me pull up like a Doremi clip real quick. Let me make sure I actually like the show before it's just stuck in nostalgia. Clip. Doremi clip. What? It showed the Sound of Music. Anime. Is this the opening? Let's see the... Let me check. Have you seen Meguga meme? It's so funny. No, I have not. What is it? Kiss Exes! Wow! The anime of all animes! Chile, that's... Jesus Christ. You should never put those words together. I've seen that title before. I don't remember where. Maybe it was on like a manga list or something, but... No. Oh, I guess you can hear it. What? Wait, guys. Doremi is pretty banger with the transformation. They like dance and everything. What the heck? What? Wait, guys, I gotta send this to you. But you gotta watch it on your own time because I don't think I can show it on stream. But sorry, me transformation is pretty banger. What the? Catchy too. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. I remember seeing a video. Someone's like, "Oh my god, the anime sucks," and I was sad. No, don't be sad. I was surprised to see you put it up there, bro. The magic, the one is super unique with like the little balls in there. No one gets it. No one gets it. It was dubbed, but I think it was dubbed on 4Kids or one of the shows. I don't remember. I cannot put Dora. This is a good show. It's a good show, but I cannot put Dora in there. If you need anime, based on the anime you watch, like Kaiba. Let me check Kaiba real quick. Anime. Yeah, this is 2008 sci-fi. You like Kaiba? Okay, Dinosaur King, good choice. We're going to the 4Kids category right now. That's a good choice. Let's see, Anna watched Kaiba and Mononoke, our favorites. That's actually really different from my taste, I feel like. What is Kaiba? It's a sci-fi kid show. I feel like the closest show I can link to you might be like... It's very trippy. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The animation style is not what I'm used to. And Mononoke is also pretty trippy too as well. Wow, what the heck? This is what the anime is? Have you guys seen Mononoke? It's kinda... so colorful. Wow, your tastes are really... actually a lot more refined than mine. I feel like my taste is kind of basic in comparison. I don't think any of the shows on my list right now would ever compare to what you might be interested in. Cubics? Oh my god. Alright, wait. 4Kids list of anime shows. Oh my god, don't say that. I won't do anything. You say that, but then yeah, Mononoke and also Kaiba. And they have very distinct styles in them. So I don't think I could really... recommend shows from this list. I think the closest one I could probably recommend is maybe Magi. But the problem with Magi is that the anime is incomplete because they stopped producing animes after a certain number of episodes. But as far as that, I think this is it for my list. Sonic anime? Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Magi had fan service? It had fan service, but the reason why I like Magi isn't for that, it's more for the world building and magic system. Similar to the reason why I like Mashoko Tensei. I'm an Oran High School host club stan, so trust me, my standards are not that high. No. That show has a chokehold on people's childhood. Hetalia? I was not a Hatali girl, but I know a few Hatali girls in my life. Those girls were pretty baller at history. Whenever we had world history class. Magnus in that list, good taste. I need to finish it. I like it a lot. Okay, so I gotta ask you guys a question. When in my childhood, 4Kids was the only access to anime on television. But it was only available between like 8 to 12 or something, or like that on a Saturday. Like a very small time frame where 4Kids is available. Was that for you guys as well, or was 4Kids like available like 24/7? Because I remember it had a very short airtime. But I was kind of curious if you guys had it like that, or maybe other shows. Because 4Kids, when I was growing up, only had a few shows running at a time. Dinosaur King, I had Kirby. I had Kirby for a time. Wow. Magical Doremi as well. Mew Mew Powers. Was it? I remember Mew Mew Power. Oh, that was what it was. For kids was seen from me. Saturday morning was Yu-Gi-Oh time. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh as well. We need more anime for kids. Those are really good. Tai Chi Chasers? What the? Oh, that's a newer one, isn't it? Actually, the list for 4 kids is pretty short. It's not as long as I thought it would be. It's pretty short. Wings Club stands, where you at? Wings Club. The music for Wings Club was too good. it's too high production for a kids show, but I guess you want to sell the toys, right? Let me just check. Wings Club transformation. I gotta remind myself what this was like. Oh my god, there's 22 minutes of Wings Club transformation. What is this? Whoa, magic wings. What? This is so good too. Why isn't there more Western magical girl transformations? I think the really cool thing about Wings is that, you know how the difference between Wings Club, which is a Western magical girl, compared to like Japanese magical girls, that Japanese one is cutesy and kind of girly, but then you have like Wings Club where the girls are like dolled up, fashionable, really pretty, kind of almost adult-like, even though they're technically teenagers. Because companies hate teen girls for some reason. I just thought it's very interesting that they don't cater towards like the kids kind of look to it, right? Like Doremi and Sailor Moon. I guess Sailor Moon. Well, Sailor Moon has aspect of like a sailor outfit, so I missed the early 2000s. We were eating good. We were eating good for real. I miss the nostalgia of watching 4Kids on TV. The good shows on 4Kids, because that was my only access to anime outside of the internet. Because when I was watching anime, it was either on Crunchyroll, you know, or it was like 144p Naruto fights clip from part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. I miss Katekyo Hitman. Katsuyuki! Oh no! Hello, my friend. Katekyo Hitman Reborn got dirtied. They got robbed. Well, to be fair, the manga was kind of convoluted when it had the time travel included. Hitman Reborn beginning was slow. Hitman Reborn's beginning kind of reminds me of Kill la Kill, where it's like all comedy and kind of like daily life, and then like later on, that's when it starts having the plot for itself. There and hello. I like the Barbie movies, like in a sleigh kind of way. They're nostalgic. Wait, bro. There's a time when I got back into Barbie movies back in high school. I had like a binge session with Barbie movies. I'm embarrassed to watch Barbie movie in high school, but now as an adult, it feels like a little bit more open. Because when you're a kid, right, they make fun of you for liking Barbie and stuff. So I had to revisit it when I was older. Bro, the Barbie movie, Elephant? Barbie movie Elephant? That is something. That elephant had eyelashes for days compared to anyone I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Toonami was good at back in the day though. Toonami was also good. That's actually better than 4Kids. Well, Toonami had inconvenient time slot for me, I think. Excuse all my time saying like I'm sleep deprived. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You guys know the elephant? Can I show it on here? I feel like I show like the search results for it. Maybe. Hold on, was this the... Oh, this is someone else's chart. Oh, that's fine. Barbie elephant. Do you guys know what I'm talking about here? Sorry for the late, like... You see, she has like eyelash for days, and people make fun of this elephant because of that. It's so bad. Oh god, put it out with fire. Put it out as misery. The 3D animators were on something. That's what I will say. They were 3D modelers, I should say. Not anime modelers. Pink turtle. Wait. Ugh. Oh my god. Pink turtle's worse than the elephant. At least the elephant has a nose. Pink turtle got nostrils. The only one I kind of like was a dragon from Rapunzel. You know a lot about the Barbie movies. Elephant? Oh wait, no, not elephant. Dragon. Oh. It looks like a standard dragon. It actually looks similar to like Pyro. Spyro? Spyro. That's... You can't mess up Spyro's design. I watched all the Barbie movies with my niece. I don't have younger siblings anymore. I don't think it's gonna be a long time before I have younger siblings, because now all my siblings and I are grown up and none of us are married or having kids anytime soon. Ah. Dragon needs not. Damn, bro, you got me so good. You got me so good with that. I need what? Not anymore. What did you do? Not anymore. We didn't do anything. It's just we're all old. The youngest sibling right now is 17, soon to be 18 in a few months. That's how old we all are. Okay, but like age-wise, shouldn't they still be younger than you? Okay, here's like the breakdown of my siblings, right? There's me at 24. Then there's my younger cousin at 24. We born the same year. Then my younger cousin is born 1 year younger than me, which is Tao. She's 23. Right? And then the youngest is 17. Soon to be 18. And he's a dude. Right? So I can't be watching Barbie movies with him. He won't be into it. He's into like bodybuilding and protein and creatine and rock climbing and shit. Oh my gosh, 24 finally keeps near my age. I'm near your age where we're talking about Barbie movies. A real Chad. Okay, but also if you're all around the same age, you should have experienced the same thing so you can watch the Barbie movie. You'd be surprised, okay? No. Wait, oh, you mean like the Barbie movie that came out recently? Or you mean like the Barbie movies that came out in the past, the animation? Ain't nothing wrong with reminiscing about childhood peak. For nostalgia? The thing is that... Okay, I can't do it with my guy cousins because... They never grew up with Barbie. They don't have Barbie dolls. They didn't think Barbie was hot. They thought she was ugly. I don't think I could do that with them. But my one female cousin, Tao didn't grow up with Barbie. Tao grew up with like creepypasta and like Pokemon, Digimon, One Piece maybe. Tao didn't have like an ounce of Barbie in her. Then you need to find Barbie. No, Barbie Frown sounds like... Yeah, me too. Were you guys attached to your dolls? Because I had a Barbie doll in my childhood, but just like Tao, I wasn't attached. I was more attached to my Pac-Man gaming stick. The hee horror stuff. I don't know how you can get into horror stuff. You were like assuming that like it was any other story-based stuff. I get freaked out. I freak out when I read creepypastas. I don't know. I didn't touch creepypasta. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. I guess that's it for our list right here. Hoi! Basil Shamrang. I think her name is Basil, right? It's some variation of Basil. Oh, feel free to correct me on that. Let's see. So this is our list right here. Our official Jueri certified anime list. And then we'll also open up this one too. Copy the link. Sorry for the Barbie elephant. Look away. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Why is this one kind of weirdly... Oh, it's because it doesn't have the... I know why. Maybe soon. Zoom out. This is gonna be hard to see, unfortunately. We have our anime list here. Chikara, Pokemon, Digimon, all that jazz. I should save this and put it up in the server for you guys so you can look at it. You play a character? What character? Like a League of Legends character? Character? On-stream persona? Oh. Let's see, let's see. Chart 2. On-stream persona. I think I have a stream persona. But that's not because I forced one out. I'm very much myself, but like... a little bit more exaggerated because I feel comfortable like talking to an audience online. What? Do you play a character? I don't know. A stream persona, wrong opinions? No! I have very valid opinions, you're not wrong. Opinions are opinions. Since I'm separating non-anime and anime, I'm having a hard time thinking because I just grew up with PBS. Yo, toss PBS into your anime list right now. Toss on some Blue Clues on there. I didn't put Blue Clues, but I could put Blue Clues. Alright, not interested then. Bye. Bye! Bro, Scally, look what you did. You should sell me. Bro, you gotta sell your streamer. You can't be telling people that have wrong opinions. This is this is the final anime list, and then this one is the non-anime list. So we got Tom and Jerry, Chowder, Gumball, Simpsons, Futurama, Bears, Avatar, SpongeBob, Arcane. Arcane's a specialist place. Jake Long, Jackie Chan, Lynx, Kim Possible, Teen Titans, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes. I'm kind of inclined not to put Looney Tunes in here, but I did grow up with a decent amount of Looney Tunes animation. You asking me to lie? I'm asking you to talk about the good part, not the lying part. Arcane being Arcane being in between all the nostalgia is so funny. I think it's funny because you can see my line of thought like, oh, I'm thinking back about the old shows I watched, but then suddenly Arcane just bam pops on the forefront of my head, and then we just continue on with our nostalgia train. iCarly, Sweet Life. I think this is pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah. I think this is it. This is a pretty good list. I like this. This list feels familiar. Maybe not as unique as like some other lists I've seen, because the list I've seen so far from you guys, aka Reno and Vivid in the Discord server, has been like Gundams or like what else did they put out? What was there that I thought was kinda... Vivid had more... Actually, his taste is almost kind of mainstream, but he had some like slightly obscure ones. What? Hey, Gundam is... Hey, nothing wrong. So much Gundam, you could fit so many character clones in there. Another timeline, maybe I would have been into it. Because I like the idea. I like character designs the most, I think, when it comes to any shows. That's what gets me into. Maybe I'm not weeb enough. Maybe I am not weeb enough. I'm not anime enough. Okay. I think that's it for today's stream. This is pretty fun making the list. Unfortunately, the anime list might be a little bit harder because I think it's very easy for a lot of us to have shared childhood experience when it comes to more common TV shows and cartoons. But when it comes to anime, that's when we all start branching off and watching it online and stuff, right? So that's why our taste is like a little harder for the anime one. Can you guys tell me like what my list tells you? What does my anime list tell you about me, huh? What does it say? Not DGen, right? You like boys in sports? Okay, but you know the sports are different. Okay, basketball and volleyball, the premise is slightly different too. Have you guys seen a meme where it's like, senpai, like the juniors are acting like senpai's passed away. Like, senpai, I finally won the championship match. Are you proud of me? And it's like, no, senpai's out to get an education to further their career. What are you on about? I think Kuroko's basketball, Haikyuu, and maybe Free has similar. I feel like almost every sports anime has that sort of element in it. I didn't enjoy basketball or the swimming anime, but I did like Haikyuu a lot. I wonder why though. That's interesting. I mean, to be fair, swimming anime is mainly fan service more than plotline, so that's understandable. I feel like you either take a lot of recommendations or what? Okay, but why aren't they in college? Why are they in high school? Because college is for career, not for sports. I'm not sure about this, but I don't think they really do college sports in Asia, right? I mean, they have it as an option, but most people go to college and university to further their career and basically become a 9 to 5 work person. Oh, the eater is a typo? Let me see. I feel like you take a lot of recommendations. Maybe I do. That's why ego is right. Oh yeah. You're right. This is Blue Lock, right? Blue Lock is different in that it's like, it's not about satisfying your senpai's dream. It's about keeping your dreams. But the way Blue Lock is written is almost like they died or something. Obviously they didn't die, right? It's a good premise. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, I will end stream here, but tomorrow we're gonna play Clubhouse 51. With Clubhouse 51, we're gonna be playing it with Neru. We're gonna keep track of scores, and whoever wins more games than the other person will have to write a rap. That's our premise for tomorrow's stream. In terms of the rap, I think it's gonna be posted at least 1 week after from the stream. Personally, for me, I want to... If I lose by some chance, I would probably try to write a rap, get it mixed, and maybe have that... I'm gonna try hard on a rap, maybe. But if Neru loses, I heard that he's gonna try as well. Try hard on the rap. So I look forward to it. I hope Neru wins. You guys don't want to hear me rap. Okay, I'm gonna rap about a lot of cats and dogs. and whatever words rhyme with bats. Oh, like cats. Yeah. When's the video game list coming? We did video game lists sort of casually off stream in the last art stream we did. So there's no more list streams of this sort. No, I just want you to lose. Well, clearly you have a favorite between the two of us. I see how it is. I knew it all along anyways. I knew it was gonna be like that. Okay, I will leave now. Thank you for helping me to list. If you guys feel free to post your own list into the Discord server so I can see it. Why are you acting surprised? I thought you would at least give me some encouragement, and I thought I was like one of the streamers you watch. Wish this was Twitch so I can do prediction. You can do prediction polls in the chat. Wait, are you able to as a mod here? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm not gonna prolong this too long. Okay, see you guys. I'm gonna go watch some anime now. Bye bye. Bye. Open bets? We're not a gambling ring. What do you think we are?